Let's show Ironhook some gratitude, shall we?
Captain, the ghost ship is chasing us, catching up fast by the looks of it. Yar, I hope you build rats made peace with your maker. Parley! We call parley!
This yellow-studded chicken wants parley. I will entertain his request. What do you have to offer? Why shouldn't we blow your ship straight to the depths?
I offer me and me crew, spare our lives, and we will plunder under your name.
Interesting offer, Ironhook. I accept, but betray me and I will personally send you to the other side myself. I will summon you when you are needed. That fool Ironhook may yet serve a purpose.
Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey, everybody. Here with you with episode, 31?
31? Yeah.
31 of the Brick Chat. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any of the content on the channel, please
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I will be getting into it after the intro coming in.
Nah. No.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, sorry we're a little bit late today. It is my fault. I saw King of Stop Motion in the chat, and I was like, oh, I have an intro video for him
Hello, King of Stop Motion.
that I need to play here. So I had to hurry up and get that uploaded.
I forgot to upload it.
And so
He's sucking all our internet.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it went down again.
Yeah, and our internet is being all sorts of wonkety.
You know, every week I say I'm going to call, and every week I don't call. This week's been hard, though, man. I've been busy.
She's been doing Christmas stuff and whatnot.
Christmas is coming.
But King of Stop Motion is here, Yay. So here you go, King. Got it in there for you. So caused a delay, but that's okay.
It was worth it.
He says, how dare thee?
It was only 2 minutes. What's going on?
So on today's show, the missus will be building this.
Oh, you can't even see it.
Can't. Your camera's awfully low there, dude.
Well, you know, people move the things. I try. Well, the box is big. Yeah. Shrieking Shack. Now I am going to mod this. So I am just going to build it once. And I have another one. And so it is going to be a modded Shrieking Shack eventually. But I'll do a review on it and stuff.
I didn't realize we had 2.
Yes. I think it's the only one I bought 2 of this year.
No, Ministry of Magic.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ministry of Magic. Well, I wasn't gonna buy 2 of those. This is the only one I set out to buy 2 of, because the Ministry of Magic I bought 2 of just so I found the gift with purchase. So I got the stairs. So
speaking of the Ministry of Magic, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be getting to that rebrickable mock next week if the parts come in time.
If not,
we'll be having to do plan B.
They have been shipped already.
So they should be here.
Yeah. Oh, the sticker sheet's a little bent.
It's par for the course here.
But I mean, at least it wasn't. I mean, this one's a little bent, but.
And so, what else do we have going on today's show? We have. I'm going to talk about the Bricklink Designer Program has got a new set submissions going on, so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about. Let me let her dump that.
Sorry,
she's got to start.
I got to start, man. I got 7 bags to do. 6 bags to do.
6 bags to do. And we're also going to be talking about the new modular building that has been leaked. So we'll be getting into that as well.
Yes.
And we will be doing the Can You Guess It near the end of the show. So, and by the way, I also have a couple of videos I will be playing in today's show. Going to be, we did some sorting around here. So I'm going to show you guys some of the updates there. And also, Thunderlogger, I did this specifically for him when he shows up. Did a little update on some of the pirate stuff, and I'll be showing you guys that as well. So that's all the fun lined up for today's episode.
Sounds like fun. Looks like I'm doing the tree first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let us begin with the Bricklink Designer Program stuff. Let me start there.
Got to run. I like Hermione's printing. She's got mud on her pink coat.
So
But she doesn't have the time turner on, which I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting. Well, she doesn't have the time turner in this movie, does she?
Oh, maybe not. No, I thought she did. That's how she gets to. Yeah, that's how she gets to the to do the call of the wolf. To get Lupin's.
Oh, yeah, because
so
it does have Lupin like that, doesn't it?
So yeah.
Goes to show what I know.
Well, yeah, it's not easy to remember all these.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Oh, I really like her hairpiece too. It's very nice.
So the Bricklink Designer Program is kicking back up, and you got 49 days, 6 hours, 49 minutes, and 20-something seconds to submit your design if you would like to see it possibly become a set through the Bricklink Designer Program. And
if I had time, I'd do my church.
Yeah,
but I don't have time.
Open submissions are February 1st through the 28th. Submit your models during a 4-week window to be considered before the deadline on February 28th, 2023 at noon Pacific U.S. time. Crowd support will run from March 7th to March 31st. We invite all Bricklink members to vote on their favorite submissions. This crowd vote weighs in alongside the BDP's internal selection criteria and influences the design chosen for crowdfunding. The review will run in April and May of 2023. Our team checks every design for building, experience, brand fit, and crowd favorites. And 5 designs will be announced in late May. So it says learn more. So let's learn more. Now I was going through this a little bit earlier, and some things that were of interest to me. It says, make sure the theme is appropriate for a family-friendly audience. Just because we're targeting adults doesn't mean we can use themes that are inappropriate for kids. Please note the detailed content restrictions in the Terms of Service, Section 7. And it says, don't use intellectual property IP that belongs to anyone else, including the Lego Group, example, Star Wars and Ninjago. Now this is what I was a little confused about, okay? Because Ninjago, that is an in-house theme. Now, Star Wars, okay, I understand.
Yeah, but Ninjago is an intellectual property of Lego.
I know, but wouldn't that mean? Bricklink. I know, but wouldn't Forestman? Isn't that an intellectual property of Lego? The castle theme, the pirates theme, like
maybe because it's so general, and they actually came up with Ninjago. Pirates and castles; those aren't there's other castles, there's other pirates, there's little people pirate, there's lots of other people that use the pirates, but Ninjago is theirs.
Okay. So you could do ninjas, you just can't do Ninjago. Okay. Because that was a little confusing to me, because I'm like, wait, that's so I mean, like, wouldn't Lego City? That's technically
but
Lego.
City is everything, City. Oh, look at that little cloud piece. Oops, that's fun. Sorry, but yeah, that's my guess, is because Ninjago's actually their intellectual property, but no, castles and pirates are not intellectual property.
And then number 2, it says, in general, stay away from designs that are overly similar to something that the Lego group has recently produced. For example, if there's a modular police station in the Lego portfolio, don't submit a modular police station of your own.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. So right there, don't do a castle.
Right.
They're going to deny a castle. They're going to deny castles right now, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And says,
I would say pirates too. They'll deny that as well.
Well, they have a stick up the rear when it comes to pirate ships.
Well, because they like their designs of pirates, and so I don't think they have a stick up the rear. They're just
there's not technically a pirate fort right now, so
no, but
so I think it could be okay there. And then it says, don't piggyback on existing Lego set by building a model that is an extension or a companion of something in the portfolio. Loose associations are fine, however.
I don't know. I'd stay away from pirates if I were you. If you wanted to be submitted.
Well, there's only the Creator 3-in-1 pirate ship right now. That's the only one.
I wouldn't piggyback off of it.
And then as far as part size, you got at least 400 pieces, and at least all the way up to 4,000. So
they go up to
4,000, 400 to 4,000 is the size they're looking for. Part selection, use only parts found in the current official Bricklink designer palette for intake period we're submitting. So if it's not in,
their palette.
Bricklink designer program, they're not going to allow it. And it says some assemblies like minifigures torso must be broken in studio to be positioned a certain way. Avoid breaking assemblies whenever possible, and include info about any broken assemblies in your notes. It's helpful to use bright colors inside of a model for the sake of contrast in the building instructions. When doing this, use only basic colors. Don't use rare colors like flat silver, pearl, gold, trans, clear, or dark red. Balance your colors, part size, and shapes. Don't use an excessive number of printed or expensive parts when simpler solutions would also work. Each minifigure head may only be used once in a submission.
Oh, no twins.
No twins. Yep. Speaking of minifigures, let's read that section. There's a maximum of 1 minifigure for every 325 parts. So if you build a 400-piece set, I guess you could have 2, technically. I mean, wouldn't that? Because you could have...
I didn't hear it. I was listening. I was looking at a sticker.
Well, if you build the 400-piece set, you might only get 1 minifigure. Each minifigure head may only be used once. Minifigures must be constructed logically with matching torsos, hair, etc. Minifigures will go through a governance process similar to the model itself. If you use a minifigure head with printing on the front and back, hair must be used to cover the reverse side of the head.
Ah.
Yeah.
Which that's on the back.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I do in my
it's only logical.
It's only logical. And so there's a lot of
other
stuff we can get into here. That's the basic nuts and bolts of it all. So you guys tell me, what do you think about this news? And King Ollendorf's not here yet.
Oh.
I know where he is, and he's going to come and say, aren't you going to talk about that? And I said, I'm going to say, too late, Chief. Too late, Chief.
Why wouldn't you on time?
King says it sounds good, and he is excited.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Now, can't.
Hmm.
It's not gonna let me do a poll from my phone. I don't think.
Probably not.
No.
No, my signal.
Well, I do have some signal. So, King, tell me how you've been. What's going on in the land of King of Stop Motion?
I don't know. He posts some stuff I don't understand on Instagram. That's all I know. He's got some general that I don't know about. If I don't understand it, I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. I mean, I just don't like on it. I don't put a like on it because I'm like, I don't really know what he's talking about. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane.
He laughed at that.
Well, if you wonder why I don't like all your posts, that's why.
I understand it a little bit better, I think.
I don't understand nothing.
So what you doing here?
Me?
Yeah.
I am building the tree base. I just got done building the little fence, which I love the fence. It's very cute. And I'm actually excited to have 2 of those because that'll be nice in my area where the Shrieking Shack is.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I'm just trying to get through it. Don't distract me, man. I'm going. I got stuff to do. I feel like yesterday. I've been busy all week with Christmas stuff. I made cookies at midnight last night. I'm just baking away. Midnight.
King says, I don't know. I've just been working on YouTube stuff, doing my exam finals.
Ooh,
yeah.
Fun. That was a joke. Exams, yuck. This one is this one. This goes this way. Does it look right?
Oh, he says 3 more days till I'm on break.
Oh, you got lucky.
Your break's coming early.
Yeah.
Congrats to you.
Our break doesn't start until...
he's got another week.
Well, no.
Week plus.
No, he doesn't. This week. He's got the rest of this week and a day and a half next week.
Oh.
Clearly, he's not looking at the X marks on the calendar like George and I are.
No.
We're counting them down, aren't we, Georgie? Mikey J counts them down?
No.
Mrs. Mikey J counts them down. Yeah, because his party is on hey, wait. On Tuesday.
So
no, Monday. His party's on Monday.
In other news, King, that new Facebook group that I started, it's called Lego Fantasy and Historic Themes. And I mean, I can tell you the story on why I even decided to do that. And it started because there was a couple of Facebook groups that I'm in that were giving me grief about posting YouTube links and stuff. And it was kind of frustrating me a little bit. And so I said, you know what? I'm just going to create one of my own. And then since I'm the one that's in charge of it, nobody can give me grief about posting links.
I got to give you grief. Sorry.
But having said that, I was even telling Jen that if we're going to do something that is like, say like when we do the Sanctum Sanctorum live build,
we can't break our own rules.
We can't break our own rules
because it's us.
So we're gonna have to think about that one. Might have to get a little creative with the thumbnail or something.
No. It would just be in Mikey J production land, but I don't know.
But the reason I want to talk to you specifically
City Castle? I don't know
about it, King, is it's going pretty good. Like the Mikey J Productions land one that you started for me, that one is good and all, and it's still there and it's not going anywhere. I mean, that's a good place where I can put all the content that I work on anything, and so I like it for that reason. But that one only is going to appeal to people that are specifically fans of me looking for stuff about me. And I didn't have and to populate that one, I invited a lot of friends and family members and stuff to join it. And as such, they might be my friends and family, but they're not always the most loyal of supporters. But this new one, it's gaining attention from people. It's getting attention of people from that are just interested in Lego fantasy and historic themes, which is the big deal. So I need assistance. I need help. I need moderators and possibly another admin to help keep it on up and up, because it is proving to be a rather busy job just keeping an eye on that Facebook group, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm not complaining, but I started it Sunday and it's almost surpassed Mikey J Productions land, and there's really only a couple of people that I put in it that are friends and family. The rest of them, like I would say, counting myself, there's 3 people from my personal life or outside of Lego that are in it, and the rest are all Lego fans, which is
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Oh, did you miss what I said? You said the stream died for a second. Yeah, my stinking internet. You need to call them.
Honey, it's on my list. Just like my tires are on your list.
Not anymore.
Oh, really? You took those off your list, huh?
Yeah, I did.
I see how you are.
Anyways, I need help running it. That's the point.
It needs help.
I would like some help running it.
Needs help running.
And who else would I look for? I made King Oldendorf a moderator, but he says, I leave the Facebook group Riku to you, Mikey, as I don't know anyone else there, as I rarely use Facebook. Well, that's okay. That's okay. And speaking of
Hi, Oldendorf.
Speaking of King Oldendorf, he has arrived. Which you missed my Bricklink Designer Program segment. So
whoopsie.
We talked about it.
You were late.
Here you go, sir.
Hello there.
King Oldendorf.
I know what you were doing. London Bridge Bricks was going along.
Oh, I see.
King says, yes, sir. Salutes. So all you gotta do is join it. I put links in the Discord, and there's even a link down in the description here. So there. King stop motion says King Oldendorf. That's new. Yes, it is new. I've actually considered going back and putting something like that in all of them. King Oldendorf's the only one that I've done as of yet, but because I can usually count on him being here. So usually he might be a little late. But because London Bridge Bricks was
I just
still,
had to give him some
I know that's where he was. I stopped in there and I was checking it out. I said, oh, there he is. There he is. He's on the lurch. He says, I was called to do some Christmas job and it took longer than I've been told.
Oh. What kind of Christmas job? Oh, believe me, I have lots of Christmas jobs.
Yeah. Get on him, woman.
I know. I am. Trying, man. Like I said, I was up until midnight, or I was cooking cookies at midnight last night. I got more cookies to make. I got chops to make.
So
I got thumbnails to make.
Yes, you do have thumbnails to make.
I was a busy lady.
So I think now it is time to discuss this. This is the latest news going around the Lego community as of this week. And it is the Jazz Club modular leak. And there's been a lot of interesting opinions in regards to this set. Some people are not a fan of it because it harkens back to some of the earlier modular buildings. They tend to prefer the look of some of the newer ones, which I do not fall into that camp. I prefer the older ones, and I feel like Lego is actually listening to us a little bit with this set. And I, for one, I like it.
I like it.
It is 2 buildings, which I like it when Lego gives us more than 1 building.
Feels like 2-for-1 sale,
Feels
man.
like a 2-for-1 sale. And I like the simple but classy design of the Jazz Club. I'm not a huge fan of Jazz Club or whatever, but
No.
you know, I'm more than happy to throw it in our city. We've even been talking about maybe making it a day one purchase, possibly. Because it looks nice. It's the modular that gets me excited more than some of the more recent ones.
Some of the more recent ones, just those boutique styles, it just looks too fancy. Like, I don't know. I don't know many cities that look that fancy. All the cities I see are all old and look like that. You know, maybe like in Venice or something, but I don't live in Venice, and my city's not a Venice kind of city, you know. But I think you can do a lot with that. It reminds me of the firehouse. It reminds me of Town Hall. I mean, it just feels more classic. And I'm excited to see what the inside is. And I like that little greenhouse on the top. I'm excited about that too. So I like it.
Ollendorf says, take it down now. There's a strike on having a photo of it. Is that true?
Well, take it down. I don't want to strike. Oh, Ollendorf with the info. What kind of strike is going on? Somebody leaked it when they weren't supposed to?
Well, they do get cranky about leaks.
They do. Hey, I get cranky about leaks too.
Amberly Build is here. Well, hello, Amberly.
Hello.
And she is a long-running member of the channel as well.
So she has an intro for her.
So here you go.
Believe. I know that sounds like a cat poster, but it's true.
You know, I might have to make you a new one. Maybe make it D&D related.
We'll ask her if she wants that first. Don't change it without
Which, speaking of which, for those intro videos, if somebody has something in particular they would rather me run, like an advertisement for your channel or something, that's perfectly fine as well.
I didn't think about an advertisement for the channel.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it. It was me.
King of Stop Motion says, well, Mikey, guess what? I don't know.
Chicken butt.
I am looking
Guess
for
why?
a not so
Chicken
fun
fry.
fact with King today as well.
Ooh.
And Jacques is here. He says, hello, everyone. Hi, Mikey J. Hi, Mrs. J.
Hi, Jacques.
Hi, Jacques. How are you?
Hopefully well. I'm trying to cruise along and get this done, man.
King Ollendorf says, yes, a lot of people have gotten their stream and video taken down.
Oh.
Yeah. With the warning out of the way, I love the new modular, but I like the pizzeria bigger.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's inside that pizzeria.
Yeah.
It looks bigger than the green part they put on the policeman's. So, the police shop.
King of Stop Motion says, I'm going to be 16 in 6 days. So today we'll have a special not so fun fact with King. Awesome. I look forward to it.
Awesome. Happy birthday in a few days.
But back to the modular chatter. Well, now I'm all hesitant to throw the picture up.
Yeah, don't.
But I like it. Like I said, I think we're considering being day one buyers of it.
It's on the consideration.
Yeah, and I think it'll fit in great with our city. Mm-hmm. The hardest thing for us will be to make room for it in our city. I was already trying to talk to the missus and everyone about getting Minecraft out of the center of our city. Minecraft might get the boot.
Make a Jurassic Park.
make Jurassic Park
Central
a little
Park
bit
bigger.
better, and because we've been falling in love with some of these molded animals and stuff, and wanting to get as many of them as possible. And so, but that's definitely a modular that I have my eyeballs on. I know a lot of people are not a fan of it, but
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the classic look. They actually think they're getting less because of it.
yeah,
You know, I don't think that way. And I didn't think that when they had the boutiques out. I didn't think I was getting less when they put the boutiques on. I just didn't buy them. Just because they didn't appeal to me.
And Amberlia says she loves the kitten. Well, good.
I love the kitten.
Her intro video kitten.
Oh, I gotcha. I thought you meant the kitten from the new kitten that I had from the Santa Claus, the Advent calendar. Sorry.
Jacques says, doing great. Just finished working. We are in a winter storm warning.
Ooh.
25 to 35 centimeters of snow on the way. Yeah, well, when you live in the Great White North, you end up with some Great White stuff.
We understand. We don't have anything coming our way yet.
Yeah, we got a Thanksgiving time snow around here, but since then it's actually been.
They keep saying we might have a white Christmas. Like I keep reading that a white Christmas might be impossible for the Midwest, but I'm yet to see it.
Dreaming of a white.
Oh, this is a glow in dark.
Christmas.
This is the moon.
Just like the ones I used to know.
Sing it, Bing. Sing it. I introduced him to White Christmas this year. I know all the years we've been married, he's never watched White Christmas with me. My favorite Christmas movie.
Your favorite?
It is my favorite.
All-time favorite?
Yes. Christmas movie? Absolutely. What?
Nah.
Yes. For me?
Nah. Well.
Why can't I have my own?
You can.
Don't tell me what my favorite is.
For me, it's when you think of what is the most famous Christmas story that has ever been told, what comes to mind? And so therefore it has to be number one because it stands head and shoulders above all of the rest of them. And no, we're not talking about the Griswolds. I'm talking about A Christmas Carol. In any iteration you want to give it, but that is the most, other than the birth of Christ himself, that is the most iconic Christmas story of them all. But, outside of that one, well, then you have the St. Nicholas stuff, that the actual true stories of St. Nicholas, which that's interesting when you get into that. I think I did something wrong. But after that, I would say A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, with old Ebenezer Scrooge and Tiny Tim. That has to be, it's one of the most famous Christmas stories ever told. So for me, that's my number one Christmas movie. Number two, I have to go with A Christmas Story, Little Ralphie and his BB gun, which we were watching that the other day with Georgie here, and he was all sorts of getting emotional about it.
For soap poisoning.
Yeah, when he said the naughty word and put soap in his mouth, and then he was imagining he was going blind. Oh, George had a little meltdown about that. He says, "Oh, no way."
Soap. It was soap poisoning.
And then number three for me,
I already messed up.
I think I would go with the Griswolds at number three. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Home Alone?
I was always on the Home Alone side, saying it was a little bit better than National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But as I've gotten older, I feel like that one has aged better than Home Alone has. But I would still put Home Alone at. I think I'm gonna bump it down to number 5 and put Home Alone at number 5, and at number 4, I think I'm gonna put A White Christmas there.
Number 4.
I think you won me over with it.
It's a good one. Oh, I love that movie. That is my ultimate number 1 favorite. And then I would put A Christmas Story. And then National Lampoons.
So Amberlia says, first major snow here. It's crazy.
Ah!
Oh, you got some snow there. Uh-oh.
Some snow. All right. It wasn't spinning because I had it wrong.
Now back to the modular. King Old North
Sorry.
says, people complaining about the blue and dark red combined. They find as it look better if there are car and transport in front.
Car and transport. I need back 2. Please. Somebody. Pardon my noise.
King of Stop Motion says, I live in Ohio, so it's snow for 2 seconds, rain for 50 hours, and then shine brightly for a day. Weather sucks here. Yes, I hear you.
We hear ya.
He says, I never get snow.
Oh, we get snow.
And then he says his mom's favorite is White Christmas as well.
Ah, it's a classic. It was my mom's favorite, so that's where I got it.
And Thunderlogger is here.
Yeah, you know, that reminds me. I don't know where my little white Christmas tree is that sings the White Christmas song. And my decorations. I'm going to have to go through my decorations again.
Uh-oh.
I know. Sorry.
So Thunderlogger,
Hi, Thunderlogger.
I did something special for you specifically on this show, and that is the video. I have a video in the works on an upgrade to not really an upgrade, but just a little update. It'll look at the pirate forts, not so much the ships, but all the forts and everything that we got going on. And we will be playing that today on the show. So, you know, because I also have a Lord of the Rings one that I did as well, because we actually spent a ton of time down here over the course of the last week getting a bunch of work done down here, which has been great. We're not completely done. We got some sorting to do, which that's another little segment that we'll be getting into in a little bit. But we've been definitely putting in some hours down here, and things are coming along very nicely.
Trying to get it organized down here. It's driving me nuts. We're so unorganized. I can't find any parts or pieces, you know. And I've been pulling parts from for sets, and the last one I was trying to pull from was the new rebrickable that I was supposed to do today, but I didn't have enough parts. But it's so hard to look for parts when they're not sorted correctly. So it's been driving me crazy. So I've been sorting them as much as possible.
And when you have a Lego collection the size of ours, like the amount of bulk Lego that you can just end up with is just crazy.
Atrocious.
And then when you're going to, you know, you're trying to work on a mock, or, you know, like me, I do a lot of the layout stuff, you know, I build paths,
trying to find pieces.
And so it's just like
daunting.
And so then I just end up going on Bricklink and saying, well,
I'm going to buy more.
I'm going to buy more. Because then at least I know what I have.
At least, yeah. So I have been going through and sorting them all out because somebody thought it was a good idea when we first started to sort by color. That's not a good idea. Don't ever do that.
Well,
it was not a good idea because you're going to go through all the color, you know, to find one little piece. And
well, let's just, since we're talking about it, let's run that little segment. Here you go. This is what a lot of the stuff that we've been working on here. It's only a couple of minutes long, everyone. So a couple of months ago, I did a full Lego room tour for everybody, and in there, I showed you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly, and that includes all this bulk Lego that we have just everywhere down here in our Lego room. I mean, to be completely honest with you guys, it's just a mess. You know, it's all unsorted and it needs to be cleaned up and everything. And I did sort quite a bit of it a few years ago, but I did it by color, and I've come to find out that is the incorrect method of sorting Lego. You can see you got all the black and white and yellow and gray, and it's it still wasn't very easy to find the pieces that we needed, and you can see there's just bulk Lego just all over the place in all these buckets, and I mean it makes it very difficult when you need to find pieces. So the missus has taken it upon herself to sort the Lego, and she is sorting it correctly. As you can see, all the bricks with each other, the modified bricks, the plates and panels, everything is in nice, correct Lego sorting order. Look at it. It's very pretty. It's beautiful. She's doing a great job here. And she's not done, but she has done such awesome, amazing work. I mean, look at all this. It's all sorted correctly, so if you need to find arches, they're there, and tiles, and these plant pieces. Everything is just the way it should be. Got all the flags together, and these are all like minifigure accessories, and there's minifigure heads and body parts, and all these animals down here, and weapons, and so she's really doing a great job sorting all of this. She's not 100% done yet. We still have this table over here with these bins here that need to be sorted. And actually, since I recorded this video, I went through and put a hurting on it and made it easier for her to sort it. And then there's these bins down here, which since I recorded this, she's actually sorted all of this as well. And so these bins are no longer full of unsorted Lego. But yeah, we are in the process of cleaning it up down here. It's looking good.
And let me tell you, that little sorty thing that I won from Lego Danny Bob works like a charm. Oh my gosh, it made my sorting so much easier, because it gets all the little pieces and you can sort all the little pieces, and you just got all the big pieces left. It's so nice. I was going to do a short on it, but I forgot because I've been busy, man.
so let me go back up and catch up with the chat here. King Oldendorf's Pizza Van promo set to be released at the 1st of February at the latest, unless delay happen again. I gotcha.
Pizza van?
So if you wait till February, you get a pizza van with that.
Oh, a gift with purchase?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
we have a pizza van already, though.
We do.
And then Amberlia says, "Yes, I agree, Mikey J. Have you seen Spirited?" No, is that the new one?
That's the new one.
That's the new one. Oh.
Yeah, with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
No, we haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
But it does look nice. Scrooge is on there too. I forgot that one. Scrooge is on my list.
Well, that's with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a take on A Christmas Carol.
No, I know, but that's on my list then. Well, because there's a different Christmas Carol. Not all the Christmas carols are all good.
No, but I just mean that story in general.
Oh.
And then King of Stop Motion says, "Well, then prepare yourselves for a special not so fun facts with King."
Ooh.
And
bring it on.
Let's see. He says, "I'm gonna do 4 weird facts." And the first one is Albert Einstein was offered leadership of Israel when it was formed.
Really? Doesn't surprise me. He's a smart man.
And then number 2 was Stalin was once offered a Nobel Peace Prize.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. The third one is the Roman Emperor, I can't say that name, Julius, loved his horse so much he made the horse a senator. Well, better than a donkey. That's what we have in America. Oyo!
Hilarious.
And finally, number 4, in 1820, the town of Salem held trial against tomatoes.
Because they had nightshade in them?
Yeah.
Held against tomatoes, huh? That's funny.
King Ollendorf says, my favorite Christmas film, well, then it is Airplane.
Oh, that is a good one.
And Amber Lia's third favorite Christmas movie is Gremlins.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Gremlins,
We just caught Gremlins 2 the other day. We hadn't seen that one in a long time. I hadn't seen it in a long time.
I actually, it is quite of a fall from the first one.
Such a fall.
But I gotta say, we didn't get to finish it because it was pretty late. But so I still kind of want to watch it again, even though it's not a Christmas movie.
No.
So it doesn't really.
But
fit.
Gremlins is.
Yeah.
They like to throw Gremlins in as a Christmas movie,
Yeah.
which it's more of a horror, but it happens around Christmas time. It's like Die Hard. They always think Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
King Ollendorf says, "I wonder who made the big mess and leave the mess behind."
You wonder.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That little one back there too.
No, I'm very organized around here.
You leave a mess. Who got all of the Lego instructions out and did not put them away? Case in point, that just happened like a few days ago or a week ago.
Well,
So mess. I had to yell at him when he came and did it. I said, "Don't do it again." I already picked it up.
because I had to rebuild my tree beard because little man, he tree beard fell down and went smash and kaboom.
Yeah.
And so I had to, and we have so many instructions that
It's hard.
yeah, we have a whole filing cabinet full of Lego.
But they're not nicely
instructions.
filed. They're just all
See,
piled
if
in
now
there.
if you got on that,
That's better than the system we had before when we first had
should
it.
have
We
seen the look she gave.
we had them in big binders, and we just kept stuffing them in the binders, and that didn't work out. That was your bright idea. Binder stuffing.
And King says that's the 4 facts for the special edition and not so fun facts with King.
Well, thanks.
I like it. And King of Stop Motion says so many random base plates. Actually, I'm always needing more. I made her buy a bunch of base plates recently, and I've pretty much used them already.
The base plates that you see on there are the boys, the kids, our neighbors' boys. They like to come over and they like to have base plates to play on. So those are mostly the playing base plates. They build stuff on it. Like one built a house, one built a farm zoo, or had all the animals in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the ones you see are the base plates that you see on the tables.
Amber Lya says,
because all the other ones we use.
I loved Scrooge.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love Scrooge.
Well, I mean, it's got Bill Murray.
Who
in
doesn't
it.
love Bill Murray?
It is 80s peak.
Right.
King Oldor says, why not put a poll up and vote for who are likely to make a big mess and let the other clear it up? Mikey, Jen, or Georgie? Well, Georgie will win that
Georgie
poll.
will win the poll.
Because, I mean...
He makes the big mess.
And every time you look at our city, like if I was to take the camera over there right now, it'd be full of, parts and pieces all over the place. And
minifigures, heads, and
that's all.
Arms, and good grief.
But
he has fun.
As you can see behind me, I've got...
He was messing with my Quidditch the other day, though. I had to scold him. Off my Quidditch, man. I just put those all together.
I got the medieval layout looking all nice and proper. And then the next one that I've been working on is Lord of the Rings, with all the rumors of that new set coming out. Which, let me just deviate real quick and talk about that. I'm beginning to get more and more of a bad feeling that it's going to be a micro figure.
Oh!
But if it does, I think I still want it. And
we don't have any micro figures.
We'll make it work. We'll turn it into minifigure scale somehow, some way. Because there's going to be some minifigures in it that we're going to want.
I know. I'm going to buy it, but I'm not real happy about it. I don't want micro figure scale. But, I didn't get any of the figures from the microfigure scale Hogwarts, and I am bummed about that because it had Salazar Slytherin, Rowena Ravenclaw. They had all of them, all the classics, and I was sad. So.
And Thunderlogger says, is Where Eagles Dare and On Her Majesty's Secret Service Christmas films? I think so.
Whoa.
I don't know that I've ever seen either one of those.
I don't think I have either.
But what I was saying here is that I started working on the Lord of the Rings stuff pretty heavily, and I have a video that is coming out sometime in the near future in regards to that as well. But when I was planning for the show, I was like, well, I like to have, at least one video, because in case our internet is just being redonkulous, these videos are uploaded onto the servers. And so at least the videos should come through fairly clean for everybody. And so it's, they're good things to have in our back pocket on the streams. And so, but I didn't want to overdo it. I knew I wanted to talk about the sorting stuff. And so I was like, well, because then after I cleaned up the Lord of the Rings, I dusted the pirates and got those bases, because I've been doing re-reviews on all the raised base plate sets, which I already filmed the Rock Island one. That'll be the next one to come. I haven't edited it yet, but that'll be the next one. And so I did a video on all the pirate, faction bases. And so I was like, well, do I put Lord of the Rings on the show, or do I put the pirate one? And I said, I'm putting the pirates on there for Thunderlogger. So be prepared for that. And that's all for you, sir.
Give the people what they want.
King of Stop Motion says, you know why you don't understand my Instagen? It's because you haven't read my book.
Oh, yep. That is why then. Naughty me. Sorry, buddy.
King of Stop Motion says, ew, micro figure.
Ew. I agree. Never agreed more. Ew.
King Oldendorf says, Lord of the Bling. Ew, micro figure. Yeah. And King Oldendorf says, it's just another Hogwarts castle outbuild in Rivendell. That's I'm honestly, I am thinking that's about where they're going with it. And Brick Maniac 81 is here. Hello. This is the first time you've joined us.
Hello.
Thanks for stopping in.
Welcome.
He says, my son wants this set for Christmas.
Oh, it's a good set. It's very playable. I am going to mock it, but for children, it's super playable. Oh, there it is. Because it has the twisting feature of the moon and the tree, which I already have Whomping Willow, so I'm not going to use it as that. I'm probably just going to use it as a tree, but because I like the old Whomping Willow. Actually, I think I have two of those. The one that's right behind you.
Yeah.
But this is a nice set. I'm excited to mock it. But I'm just building it right now.
King of Stop Motion says, Mikey, I've been wondering, do you take mock requests? It depends. The bigger the mock, the more likely I'm going to say no. The smaller the mock, possibly. I mean, it depends. Now, I have your minifigure, your sig fig that I made for you, and I've been waiting for you, and because I know you've been busy and stuff, but I will give him a house, a place to live in our Lego city, and maybe for the next stream, I'll do a little thing and we can talk about it on the next episode.
Oh. Although this tree, I think, might be more playable than the old tree.
But this isn't the Whomping Willow, is it?
This is the Whomping Willow.
But it's by the Shrieking Shack. The Shrieking Shack wasn't on near Hogwarts, was it?
Yes.
I
and
thought this was
no.
in the. This is somewhere else. I thought.
So this isn't the Whomping Willow?
I think it's a different tree.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's the Whomping Willow. Because
Well-
she said, you know what tree this is? And it comes to life and it comes and it snatches her and it throws them down the hole. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Well, they changed a lot of places. Like Hagrid's hut was changed. It was further away or closer, in the movies. But it is, I believe, the Whomping Willow.
well, I don't know. King Oldendorf says, back in our D&D night, I meant to say sage instead of merchant, as in the background, as I was feel under pressure at the time when we make our adventure. Oh, well, yeah.
All right. Mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen. Well, he's got a merchant background. Hey, that's come in handy for us, I believe.
Heck yeah.
So,
Yeah, because he knew the symbol that was on the stuff, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, everyone, this Friday on Amber Live Builds channel, we will be
Don't go dying on us now.
we will be playing some D&D on Roll
It's Friday. Every Friday, I'm like, are we playing D&D today? Is it today? No, we just played last week. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
So we will be having fun this Friday night. And King of Stop Motion says, all right, minifigure scaled Earth Mock. Let's go.
Earth Mock. Ooh, that's a. Where would I put it? Where on Earth?
A minifigure scaled Earth.
Yeah.
That would be like the size of our whole basement, if not bigger.
I would do a moon. That'd be cool.
Well, here you go.
Put a moon in the. Take a Death Star. Take the Death Star plans and make it a moon.
Well, you just built a moon over there. There's your
yeah.
moon.
That's your moon.
So there's your
It
moon.
goes in the
Mock.
dark.
Yeah.
That's fun. So when you come down here and it's dark, you'll see it glowing. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I haven't decided. I don't know what
And
I'm doing with it yet. I just knew I wanted it because I didn't have a Shrieking Shack.
Amberlier Build says, yes, this Friday.
This Friday.
Which we're having a great time, by the way, playing.
Love it,
It's
yes.
been a lot of fun.
I'm having so much fun. Hey, that's not true.
So much so that I actually am enjoying this more than playing in person with actual minis. Because when you play in person, you can't play on, you'll have to draw out like your version of the map on the battle grids and everything. And you can get pretty close. You can do your best, but it's never going to be exactly like it is in the book. Where playing on Roll20, it's exactly like what's in the book.
Yeah.
And not only that, but when you come across certain monsters and stuff,
if you don't have
a mini of that monster, then you have to come up with something else to put in its place. And then again, you're going to be deviating from what they originally intended the adventure to be. And so being able to play as the way the adventure was originally intended has been a lot of fun for me. I will say this though, since King's Rule 77 isn't here, I've ran this adventure before, and I actually have the book. So if I really wanted to, I could go and cheat.
Cheater.
But I'm not going to.
I can.
No,
We're not cheaters.
But I will say this. There's a couple of places that we're coming up to. Just like when we went into the cavern, and we ran into the bugbear, I knew that was the boss of the dungeon. And so that's why I was like, we got to take this dude out.
That's why you made me go in there alone.
I forgot he was in that room.
Oh,
so I don't remember all the details.
Send me in there alone.
But I knew that there was something in there that was different than the rest. One of these things is not like the other. And so when I said, oh.
When somebody says there's growling sounds, hellacious growling sounds, that's when you know.
But another thing that I remember is that
All right, I can't get this on.
I don't know if it's in the Cragmar Castle or if it's in one of the other. There's another little building that we're gonna go to. I can't say I don't remember everything like specifically, but there's something down in the depths down in there.
Down in the depths of the
That
ocean.
when I ran it, I turned into a Displacer Beast because I had the Displacer Beast mini, but it's not supposed to be a Displacer Beast. It was supposed to be something else, which I don't remember what it was. But what I'm saying is there's something wicked down in one of the crevices of one of these castles or something like that. So that's my warning.
Oh.
And for you, especially Oldendorf, be careful. We're wandering off on your own.
Don't leave us, sir. I keep breaking this. I'm horrible at putting.
King left and he is back.
Oh.
Amberliah says, "Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Like I said, I'm not trying to ruin it. So I'm not going and reading the books. This is I can't. If I remember something, I remember it. You know, I can't pretend I don't remember it.
All right, I'm getting a little. Well, what year? How old do I have to be to put this together?
Well, I'm sure your age is in the range, dear.
I'm sure it is, but gosh darn it.
9+.
Oh, this is. How do I get this tree on here? This tree does not want to go. Am I not supposed to put that in so far? Oh. I think
Did you have it on the wrong way?
I think I had my gear upside down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I had my gear upside down. No wonder. Note to self, who was the one that said he's buying this for his son? Don't put the gear upside down on the bottom of the tree. It won't go on.
Did you get whomped by the willow?
I did get whomped by the willow. All right.
Womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
And you said we were going to finish this today.
I know I'm trying.
I haven't even finished the tree yet.
I did. I know I haven't even started. Shh. Quit talking to me. Just kidding. No, that's what was holding me up. I'm like, why won't this go on? And I'm really bad at putting circles on like base plates. Like putting circle. I'm really bad at it. Like the little circle pieces, like this. I'm really bad at. I never can line them up right. So I was thinking it was operator error that way, but no, it was operator another way.
Had to mute another chat, getting dings.
Muter. All right.
So, well, I think now is a good time to get into the pirates for Thunder Lager out there. This video is about 7 minutes long, everyone. So, stick around and
maybe I'll be starting the building by then.
Yeah, maybe we should be on to the actual main build here.
I don't know. I've got a lot of these to build.
But this is the way our pirate factions look as of right now. Like I said, we have the blue coats, red coats, and the pirates. I've been throwing around the idea in my mind of maybe getting some islanders.
I'm sad I never got Castaway Carl. Is that his
Castaway
name?
Ray.
I
She always called him
Carl.
Castaway Carl.
I like that better, Castaway Carl.
Oh, before we do that, we have a lurker in our midst.
A lurker,
And
Mr. Blue.
he is a long time supporter.
Hello, sir.
And he always is the first one to comment on our videos. He's always on the ball there.
Thank you so much
And
for joining us.
he is the self-proclaimed #1 fan of the channel.
Oh,
And
yay. Welcome.
this one's for you.
Blue!
Yes, sir.
Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight?
Sir, yes, sir.
Blue, you're my boy!
Thank you, sir.
Blue, you're my boy.
You're my boy, Blue.
Come to see me fiddle with all this stuff.
He's saying hello to everyone.
Hello.
And him, Nate, he is a stand-up member of the Lego YouTube community.
He sure is.
He's a pillar of these chats, and he's one of my co-mods in. I gotta quit calling her Lego Danny Bob because it's Danny Bob Studios.
So I called her Lego Danny Bob too, didn't I?
Yeah.
Darn it. Hashtag Bob Squad.
Hashtag Bob Squad. So,
So I got 2.
but anyways, let's
Check that out.
let's check out what's going on with the pirates.
Get down! Pirate Redbeard's back in town. Bury that treasure way out back. He's a Lego maniac. Caribbean clipper setting sail to Forbidden Island jail. Look out, dude! Shark attack! He's a Lego maniac.
So today we're going to look at my pirate layout, but we're just focusing on the islands and forts. And we're going to start by taking a look at my red coat faction. It is primarily made up of 2 sets, the Imperial Trading Post and a mock that I did. And you can see the pirate island is over there, and then the blue coat is directly across from the red coats. And then there are all the ships. We have lots of ships, but we're not talking about those today. I have a video that I will put a link in here where you can get more of a look into the ships, because today we're just going to focus on the forts. And the red coats are made up of basically 2 sets, the classic Imperial Trading Post, and then on the right is a mock that I did that was based on the 2009 wave. And the missus doesn't like all these white panels that I put there, and she wants to make a change. It's a big controversy. She gives me grief about it, but you know, this is the way it looks. It looks good from the front. You know, the back isn't the prettiest, I'll admit that. And then here it is from this angle, and like I said, I'm happy with the way it all came together, you know, from the front and everything. It looks good. We might have to do a little bit of work there on the back, but that's okay. And then the Imperial Trading Post is, you know, the way it's supposed to be. You can't touch this classic set. You can't go changing it. It's perfect how it is. But the one on the left is based on the 2009 wave red coat fort. So that was my inspiration there. And then here is the pirate faction, and there's a pirate out on a raft. And then we have Captain Hook in his little dinghy. That's the ship I gave Captain Hook to ride around in. And then here's a little island, and there's a pirate sitting there having some rum and keeping the critters at bay. And then this right here is from the 2015 Pirates wave. We took those sets and mocked it together. And then out here in front, that little skull island is from the 90s. And then right here in the center is the classic Rock Island Refuge. And then on the left is the Barracuda Bay / 3-in-1 mock that the missus and I worked on. And then here is the back side of the 2015 set mocks that we did. And you can see here, got some mermaids there down in the lagoon and everything. And then, of course, the classic Rock Island Refuge. Great raised base plate set. And these rope bridges, we're a big fan of the rope bridges. The missus is actually kind of becoming addicted to them lately, which works out well for me. But everything looks good from this aerial view. I'm really happy with the way the pirates and everything are setting up. And here's the view of all the ships. And again, I'll put a link in the video so you can get it, you know, more look into the ships. It's all the same ships that we've had in the past. Nothing's changed there. I just wanted to focus on the islands here today. And then this is the Barracuda Bay / Creator 3-in-1 mock, and like we kept the little Jose's Tavern. We tried to keep everything the same spirit of the original Barracuda Bay Island. I just wanted to take the ship out of it because that ship is the best Lego ship to date, in my opinion. So, but we wanted to keep the basic idea that they created here intact. And this is the same, you know, Creator 3-in-1, you know, ship. And here it opens from the top, and you can get a look in the captain's quarters. And then it also opens up on the side. It's actually a really good captain's quarters in the Creator 3-in-1 ship. I got to give it credit for that, even though I'm not a fan of brick-built hulls. And then here is a look at the pirates from this angle, and you got this pirate on the raft getting chased down by a great white. And then here's the rest of the pirates just hanging out and keeping an eye out for red coats or blue coats and doing all kind of debauchery. You know, they're pirates. It's what they do. And here's more of Rock Island Refuge and everything. And yeah, I like the pirate section. I mean, I like it all. Why don't you guys tell me down in the comment section which one do you like the best, the blue coats, red coats, or the pirates? And then we move on over to the blue coats, and this is composed of primarily 3 sets. We got the Lagoon Lockup / Saber Island Mock on the left, El Dorado Fortress in the center, and then the 2015 Pirates Wave on the right that we mocked together. And they all work together well. I've had these for quite some time. Here's the 2015 sets from the side. And then here is El Dorado Fortress, the classic raised base plate, set. I'll put a link in the video here if you want to see more on this classic set. And then it's Lagoon Lockup / Saber Island that I mocked together many years ago with just random pieces we had laying around the house, and that's why it's gray instead of white. And then the missus got her hands on it and made it better like she always does. But, it scratches that itch of having Lagoon Lockup and Saber Island for me. And, of course, El Dorado Fortress. You can't go messing with that one. It's perfect how it is. And then these 2015 sets. And then here is this view. And, again, you tell me down in the comments. Red coats, blue coats, or pirates. Which one do you like the best? And again, I'm not going to be focusing on the ships, but it's all the same ships that I've had. So go watch that video. And thanks everyone for watching.
Full sets, lots of laughs, his favorite ones. Castaway Raffle sailed the bounding main and back. He's a Lego maniac.
So bossy.
So
Go watch it.
Oh, we got to vote for the blue coats from King of Stop Motion. Jacques voting for the pirates. And Thunderlogger said, very cool how you use the 3-in-1 as a replacement for the Barracuda. Yeah,
I almost think that they wanted us to. Because they came out.
It took the part where
Hold on, I need 3. Don't hold me up. Don't hold me up. I'm going.
The part where the tavern is, that was what we had to do the most mocking with.
Yeah.
I had to make it longer and higher, if I remember correctly. Because it just that original ship is just not big enough compared to the Barracuda Bay ship. But even though it's not a bad little ship, I tend to be pretty hard on the Creator 3-in-1 ship. It's not a bad little ship, but I'm not a fan of brick-built hulls. But I can almost forgive the brick-built hulls, but the brick-built sails are just...
I can't do it. I can't do it.
And so... And it's so little compared to the rest of my ships. Like it's definitely one of the smaller ones. But having said that, the captain's quarters on it is really cool.
So it is it's like they did the captain's quarters first. Oops, I was trying to put his hair on his no head.
And so basically I just, cut it in 3 sections, just like the Barracuda Bay ship. And then, like I said, the middle section took...
You keep saying I.
I did that part. Yes, I did. And then, and that took the middle section was what took the most work, which she had a big hand in the middle section. But the front was easy to place where the front of the Barracuda Bay was. That was super easy to do. And
the captain's quarters was a little hard to get it stable, but that one was the next easiest.
Yeah.
Because I had to work with the back of it. I had to make sure it was stable.
Because I had to get the Pirates of Barracuda Bay ship out of there. Because as I said before, it's my favorite Lego pirate ship today. Ooh,
that is the coolest dog. It's Sirius Black when he turns into a dog.
Ooh.
I love him. Look at him, and he's got yellow eyes. I don't know if you can see his little eyes.
He had yellow eyes.
He had yellow eyes, I swear. Yeah, I'm excited about him. Sirius Black's dog. Well, when he turns into a dog. Some people have suggested he stay like that. I can't handle the fleas.
Yes, the brick built sales are.
Ye brick built cells, no.
So Thunderlogger, I don't know if you have been back on the Facebook group as of late, but I offered you the mod position if you want it on there. Because you missed my rant earlier about it. It's the reason I started it is I get grief from some people in regards to
Other modders.
some other Facebook groups. I'll mention them by name. Lego Castle Pirates Facebook group. It's an Italian one. It has around 10,000 members, and they have timed me out for 30 days twice now. And after my last, and when you're timed in a Facebook group, you can't contact anybody. You're just done.
You can just see things.
You can see things. You can't comment or nothing. And after my ban was over, I sent the administrator to that one a message. And I was talking to him back and forth on Saturday night. And he said that posting links is okay every now and again. And so I'm just like, where's the guidelines? Are you telling me I can do 2 links a week or 3 links a week? But if I do 4, then you're gonna time me out. Like, where's the line? I can't I can't operate under those kind of restrictions. And then there was another Facebook group. They were giving me grief for posting Dungeons and Dragons stuff in a castle group, and I'm just like, well, there's no Lego Dungeons and Dragons group.
Sorry, I just can't see.
And so I was sick of the grief, and so I said, you know what? Because I have my Mikey J Productions Land Facebook group. But I said, I'm just going to go ahead and start a new Facebook group dedicated to Lego historic themes and fantasy themes. And not just me will it be content creator friendly too, but other people that are content creators. I would allow it to be friendly to them also. Because the hypocritical nature of some of these Facebook groups in that I can go and take a picture of all of my stuff and post it in there, and everyone's like, "Ooh, I love it! It's great." But I do a video, which a video is much harder to do than a picture, and then I get grief.
I say, "No, we don't like it. Get out."
I'm the bad guy. I'm the enemy. I'm just all about self-promotion, and I'm just like,
sharing the info, sharing the love of Lego. That's what we're about. Oh, it's already there.
Oh, by the way, I missed something back here, and I saw it during the video, and I can't let it go unnoticed.
Something funny?
So I can't forget about this. So, Mr. Blue, because I do have the stream running on my phone next to me, because StreamYard doesn't tell me all the info, unfortunately. And this post was Mr. Blue Nate's 7th month free super chat.
Oh my!
And
Yay.
So
Thank
Nate,
you so
I'm gonna give you the option. Do you want Dancing Toby? Do you want Pirates, or do you want Castle? Now, I will go ahead and say you already saw the Pirate super chat video in that pirate video. So, if you want to see it again, you're more than happy to play it again, or I'll give you Castle or Dancing Toby.
Tell us in the chat. Which one do you want? Which one strikes your fancy?
And then Thunderlogger says, I did, but if it's okay, I'd like to say, just as a regular Joe member, yep, I saw the situation with the other groups. They seem super anti-self-promotion regarding YouTube. Makes no sense.
I know.
Yeah. But Classic Pirates is Classic Pirates Facebook group, which I know you remember that one as well. That one, they're very cool. I know the admins and stuff in that one pretty well, and they get along with me, and they know because not only do I cover the stuff that we have in our collection, but when there's Lego news regarding these themes, I get it out there to the people, and then not only that, but if there are Lego ideas submissions, or if there's really cool mocks the people would like a platform to talk about or show off, I'm more than happy to spread some love within the community in that regards as well. And so it's basically, it's not just all about me. So when you shut me down from posting videos, you're kind of, in a way, in my opinion,
You're hurting the community.
You're hurting the community overall.
Right, because the community wants to see this stuff.
Yeah.
They enjoy it. Or we wouldn't have a show.
And Mr. Blue wants Toby.
Dancing Toby.
Dancing Toby.
Here he is.
Here he is.
And Mr. Blue. Thanks so much for your patronage,
King Oldendorf. See, I told you, I got my phone out, and it says, "I am a ghost. You never see me at all, Mikey." Yes, I do. I see you. I had my phone charged and everything just for these situations. And I'm not even going to give you the option, sir, because I know what you want. And he has been a lovely member for 7 months. Yay! He is absolutely one of our best fans. So this one is for you, King Oldendorf.
We have the best fans.
He's red, he's the castle king. Mountain Fortress is his thing. With Battle Dragon, he'll attack. He's a Lego maniac.
Look, King Ollendorf's a Lego maniac.
Just for a bonus, I'm going to give you this one as well.
Best dude around, 3 cool sets. He gets down, gotta save the princess. That's a fact. He's a Lego maniac.
That's what you get when you don't get to choose. Oh, goodness.
And Zissou is here. Hello,
Hi,
Zissou. How are you today?
Hello.
Always glad to see Zissou up in the chat.
Always. Like I said before, we have the best fans. We have the best watchers. Uh-oh, that sounded like it hurt.
And Thunderlogger says, but there's still this big AFOL jealousy thing. I couldn't believe such a thing existed until Jang Bricks mentioned the hate he gets.
Oh.
So ridiculous.
We feel that as well.
And there is YouTube jealousy that goes on as well.
It's sad. I mean, we're just here because we love Lego and we want to share it with like-minded individuals. Oh, you found Ron.
Oh.
His Ron was missing. He tried to steal mine. Good. I'm glad you found
And as far as creating content goes, back in the days of VHS tapes and stuff, we're talking back 95, 96, around then, I would record like Sports Center off of TV, and I would make highlight films of some of my favorite sports stuff. And I would record VHS to VCR to VCR, and I'd overdub music on it. And I was making my own. So basically what I'm saying, I've been making content for a long time before YouTube was even a thing. And so it's not a jealousy thing for me. It's just
it's a place where we can share.
Because I was also a musician. That's why sometimes in my videos you can see some of my guitar stuff in the background, because it's right over there.
They can't see.
And I was in bands and stuff, and
he's been an entertainer for years.
And I put the music stuff down. I still do it from time to time, for a number of reasons. That's a big long story into itself. But YouTube's kind of become my creative outlet. So I went back to making videos and stuff, and so it's literally just and the Lego stuff is because I love Lego, and so it was Lego mixed with making content, and it's just YouTube became this thing that
That we could do.
Yeah, and so I've never. I don't feel jealous of other people's success.
I don't get mad when other people get
No.
better things.
And
Although I compete with him a little.
yeah,
That's
she's
just
been
'cause we're
competing
husband
with me
and
in regards to the shorts.
wife. Well, because you do 5 seconds and you get 300 views, and I go an hour working on one and I get 5. So it's a little disheartening.
Well,
But I don't get mad at other creators. I just get mad at him.
So everybody's saying hello. King Oldendorf says, weird Lego TV advert. Oh,
I love them.
I remember
Those
watching
are
those as a
fun.
kid, and
Catchy little songs.
and along with Dance and Toby, there are my new super chat videos. Like I said, I have 3 different ones for the castle theme,
Don't take my part.
and then 3 different ones for the pirates.
Okay.
They're about 8 to 10 seconds long. I don't want to make them too long because I don't want a copyright strike, but maybe I'll.
You can have one.
When I'm feeling generous,
Two.
I'll play you 2 of them. Because my train idea went over like a lead balloon.
Okay, go play.
I got a lead zeppelin, if you will.
He's excited because I gave him one of those doggies.
And King Oldendorf says, Magic 8 Ball, will we survive the upcoming D&D night? Oh, you'll have to ask that at about what, 8:30 when Amberlia goes on.
Hopefully it's working.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, we better survive. Will King Oldendorf stay with the group? Send me to my doom.
Zissou says, shucks, thanks, Mr. and Mrs. Mikey J. Oh, yeah.
We love our fans. You guys are so much fun to hang out with.
Thunderlogger says, oh, wow, that's so cool. My friend had a dual VHS player as well. They were so expensive and rare. He used to rent VHS and copy them before the movie channels existed on cable. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
My mom managed a video store, and she used to do that all the time. We had so many movies dubbed from original movies.
Ooh, Zissou says, keep your eye on local Walmart's friends. Just found a boutique hotel for $170. Passed on Back to the Future set for $170.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good deal. I'm wishing that Viking ship would go on sale. Gosh darn it.
King of Stop Motion says, you guys are getting views on our shorts.
Oops. Not many.
It comes and goes.
You never know what's gonna hit. That's what's the hard thing.
Yeah.
And you don't know what they're gonna flag. We keep getting flagged on our music.
I think I figured it out.
We
though.
think it's the music. Yeah, but as soon as we think we figure it out, then it'll throw us another loop.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes we've uploaded the same short more than once, and that's because, take for example, we did a short on all the dwarves from the Hobbit movies, and it performed pretty well.
Yeah.
And then I did a short on all of the Incomplete Fellowship from Fellowship of the Ring.
And it got like 10.
It got like 10 views, and I'm like, you can't be telling me that the Hobbits are
better,
or the dwarves are performing better than the Complete Fellowship.
The whole Fellowship.
And it's because YouTube don't want to push that video for whatever reason.
We did something that it didn't like.
Yeah.
Oh. So no, we're not getting great views. That's why we fight. That's why I fight him, because I'll upload and then I'll get like 10, and then he'll upload and he'll get like 300. I'm like, what?
Because you can tell pretty much right away if
that
it's
gonna
hit.
Yeah. But yeah, so I get all mad at him. He takes my wrath.
I do. And King Oldendorf says, back in my day, you youngster, I never watched TV ever at all. Well, back in your day, that wasn't a TV advertisement you'd see. That was
That was in the 90s, wasn't it?
or like 1990 maybe.
Right.
Yeah, that one. Those are. That's definitely got an 80s vibe to him. He's a Lego maniac. I was walking around my house singing that song.
Oh my gosh, for days. You got it stuck in my head.
Amber Lai says, "Yeah, I need to see about fixing that bot."
Oh.
All right, so back in my day, okay, Grandpa Mikey. Hey, I'm not a grandpa. You see what I got over there?
Yeah, babies.
All right, well, now it is time for Can You Guess the Lego minifigure? And
New.
And we're starting it all over again.
Yep.
Infamous Convict was the big winner on the wheel last week.
Yep. We sent out his prize.
He's getting a Mikey J Productions hat.
Yep.
It's a black hat.
It's coming his way.
It's coming his way. Which I haven't seen him in the chat here today, but yeah, he was our big winner, and so we're starting all over again. And so as it is, first correct answer, you get your name on the wheel. And then once we get 10 names, we'll spin the wheel, and then
we'll have a prize.
And we'll have a prize. So them's be the rules. So let's play the thing.
Time for another exciting episode of Guess That Lego Figure, where it's up to you to decide which Lego figure we got for you today. With all the Lego figures out here that we got under one roof, we're going to leave it up to you to decide which one it's going to be. And if you can guess who it is, we will send you a terrific prize. So let's see which one it's going to be today.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Short round. King Ollendorf is the winner.
Blurry, yeah, sorry. It got better.
Yeah.
But it is short round.
It is short round. King Ollendorf has got his name
on the wheel.
And what's
Ollendorf
I got something funny to add here.
Well, put us on the big thing so they can see us. What?
So
good job, Ollendorf.
I don't remember exactly who it was. It was one of you guys. Told me about the brown carrot piece and how it is a piece of poo. Now, I don't know how Short Round got that in his hand, but my Short Round has been holding on to it.
They say that it's a club as well.
And so Short Round's got some poo. I don't know how he ended up with it, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I can't imagine that I bought him with that piece.
Well, because we didn't buy him.
Yeah, we bought him through Bricklink.
Right. We didn't buy the set.
Yeah.
So somebody gave it to him. Somebody gave him a piece of poo.
So somehow Short Round is holding. He's got a turd in his hand.
So Ollendorf's on the wheel.
Ollendorf is on the wheel.
He said, "I'll win that wheel, darn it."
Keep playing.
Yes.
What's it cost you? Just your time.
Gotta keep playing. Well, and brain power. What?
I distinctly remember in Temple of Doom, Short Round had poo in his hand throughout. And if you make me laugh.
Oh, yeah, you get something.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick.
We on 5?
4, I think. Yep.
Yeah, he was holding on to poo the whole time.
Holding on to poo the whole time.
King Ollendorf said Short Round returned in the new Indiana Jones film. Does he?
Oh,
Does he? I hope he does.
I hope he does too. I saw a picture of him with Harrison Ford.
He's the they brought back
That would make me happy.
Marion in the last one, and I was
Yep.
happy to see her again.
Do you think they'll bring Shia LaBeouf back?
No,
No.
but I
Too
would like to
controversial.
see Short Round come back.
I do
would.
too. Yeah.
Well, Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
well,
will be
Of course,
there.
it's Indiana Jones. He's the name.
Boomstick,
Boom.
poop stick.
Poop stick. You should make that. This is my poop stick. That'll be if they make a stupid remark or something, or a bad remark. You get the poop stick.
Yes, King. Stop motion. He says, "What did you say?"
What did you say?
I don't know.
Me? What did you say? Did I say
King Oldorf says he is in one clip during the trailer. I'll have to look again.
Oh.
I know they brought back I forget his name, but he played Gimli as well.
Yeah.
The actor that played Gimli.
Yep, they brought him back.
I heard you say crap round, only it wasn't crap.
Oh, poop. We didn't say the S word.
No.
We don't say that word.
I said short
So,
round.
Short round. So if you thought he said the other word, it wasn't.
No.
It was short round.
Thunderlogger says, do you guys have any of the old Indiana Jones sets? They look decent. No, we do not. The closest we have is I have
We have his minifigure. We have the minifigure.
we have Indiana Jones and Short Round. And when I buy stuff on Bricklink, since we're already making an order, we go through the stores
to make our order even more.
and I've had Henry Jones Sr. in our cart a couple of times, but he hasn't quite made the cut yet. But he'd be the next character that I would get from that series. But I do have the old Adventures sets. We don't have like the cool pyramid that they did, but we have a few of the smaller ones. And most of the minifigures from that line, we should try to put back some of them together. So
Sounds like a year job.
we're trying to make like we have like one of them, and it's got like the little sarcophaguses and stuff like that, and so that would be the closest to the Indiana Jones sets. I forget, was his name Johnny Thunders, or I forget what that character's name was. It was Lego's own version of Indiana Jones before Indiana Jones theme.
Hey, don't run off with that, please.
I'm putting him with the other one.
No, not yet. I'm not ready, and I'm not going to keep it with the other one.
Can this actually turn?
He is holding poo. Yes, he is. So
He's poop around. Georgie. Okay.
no, not Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford, of course, is in the movie. Thunderlogger says, I suppose Nazis are at the forefront of Lego designers' thoughts.
Right.
Yeah.
Not so much.
King Oldor says, people want Lego Indiana Jones theme to return as it got a Lego cult follower.
Yeah.
Well, it is coming back. We know that. I've heard some stuff on that.
You heard that we're getting another.
Yeah, for the new movie that there's going to be new Indiana Jones sets.
Really? I like that. Oh, it's got yellow eyes.
King Stop Motion says, let's not get Lego Nazis.
No, they won't do that. They'll just call them soldiers.
Yeah. But they did technically release them before, I
They
want to
did.
say.
But they
Yeah.
call them soldiers. They didn't call them Nazis. And they didn't put the symbol on them or
Yeah.
anything.
I will say this, though. For those that like army building, and by, especially more modern army building, those Indiana Jones sets could be good for that. And so could the Avatar sets. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be in our budget for the calendar year, but
What budget?
I have been eyeballing some of the Avatar sets, and not for the Avatar stuff, but just to get some soldiers to put in our city.
They do have the soldiers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if we catch them on clearance, but I don't know if we don't have a. I mean, there's gonna be more Harry Potter coming out.
Yeah.
There's lots of other stuff that are on our list, and that modular.
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in building our army.
And then I was telling her like the other day that that Viking target set, when that gets released, I want to get that, but I think I'm going to put that in our Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna wait and see what the final set looks like, because Lego always changes it from this fan submissions. But I'm thinking we could use it somewhere in Lord of the Rings, because I really want to build up our Lord of the Rings stuff. And
yeah, since our castle is pretty good right now. I mean,
although we do need a church.
Although, yeah, my church is still on the docket. That's still being built or wanting to be built. But the rest of it, I think we've gotten I've gotten a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do done already. So Lord of the Rings would be the next section. Yeah. We're gonna do the double up Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
We're doing that.
Which we're gonna have a lot of stuff here. Maybe Sanctum Sanctorum won't be on the program unless we do a bonus live build.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
The Thunderlogger says that weird whale thing in the Avatar set looks amazeballs.
Weird whale thing.
I'd have to check it out. I haven't paid that close attention to them for what is actually there. I look at I'm like, oh, there's a soldier.
That's all I see.
Ooh, there's a soldier.
I saw the pretty tree.
I like trees too. Yeah.
That pretty tree was.
King of Stop Motion says I miss battle packs. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We need another good battle pack. That'd be cool if they put one out for Indiana Jones with soldiers.
King of Stop Motion says, so what is on y'all's Christmas list, Mikey and Jen?
Well,
here, let me.
We got a lot of things coming, but we don't know what Santa's gonna bring us. Completely. But got lots of stuff on the list. Virgie's got lots of Lego on the list. He took the Lego catalog and he went through and he circled every single one. And then when Grandpa was over, he went and he showed Grandpa every single thing he wanted. And Grandpa took pictures.
I feel like I missed something there.
STUNTZ. We got some of those coming.
Isn't that for you?
No.
Wasn't there something for you?
Yeah. GOOFY.
Oh yeah.
We have to spell. We're gonna be out of luck when the boy learns to read. Learns to spell. Yeah, I'm getting that. Hopefully Santa will bring that to me. Is it just one? No, there's two.
There you go.
Read the comment. It's a little hard to speak on such matters.
But like I said, we'll probably be getting that new modular pretty quickly. And because that comes out January 1st. And then if this new Lord of the Rings set is true, that the rumors say that's coming in March. And then, like I said, that Dungeons and Dragons and set.
The new collectible minifigures. Yeah. I want those. I want every single one of them, if not more than one.
So for her and I have kind of made a deal that for stuff like CHRISTAMAS, it's whatever we can do, we do, because our big rewards are on the Lego schedule.
Right. The
Lego schedule of release are our big paydays.
Like these. These were supposed to be under the tree this year for me. FYI. Weren't they? Or yeah, I think they were. Because what did you got the castle for your birthday?
Yeah.
Maybe I got this for my birthday.
Yeah, I
then.
think that.
Okay,
yeah,
so maybe they were my birthday then.
Yeah. King Oldendorf says, also on my wish list is a sorting buddy, so someone sorting my Lego pieces into group.
Who? Tell me where you shop for one of those. Because he's got one.
I do.
I need one. Where do you shop for something like that? How do you get one?
King of Stop Motion says, I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. One of them being a set of around 15 custom Lego Gondorian soldiers.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been racking my brain on getting more minifigures for our Lord of the Rings stuff, because even though we have a big Lord of the Rings minifigure collection, we have like 90-something% of them. There's a lot of, for a big display like we're building, you need a lot of minifigures, and I'm not trying to pay $15 per orc.
I think $5 per orc is too much with the collectible minifigures. I think that's too much. But alas, I buy them anyway.
And so what I'm going to build my own, make my own people to fill it out. So you'll have the main characters, which will be instantly recognizable. But then I'm going to have to go to other themes. Like there's the new collectible minifigure orc that's coming out. I'm going to have to put him in Lord of the Rings. I have some goblins that came from collectible minifigures. I put them with Lord of the Rings. And I'm going to make some elves. I've gotten some torsos that I just ordered on Bricklink. And they're actually from the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. But they're a little bit more old-fashioned looking, and by the time you put a head on it, like I told her that some of these Harry Potter heads are going to end up as elves. That she's got. I
don't know about all that.
Because I need fleshy heads for Lord of the Rings.
Well, I just gave your son one.
And
because he likes.
And it can't be Harry because he's got glasses.
Yeah.
But let's see what Ron or. Like that could work. He could work.
Lupin.
He could work.
Well.
Ron could work.
Hermione. Well,
Hermione. Yeah.
All right, you're in my way.
And so I'm gonna make some elves. But by the time you throw a medieval hat on them or something, they'll be good enough.
You won't even know.
You won't even know.
Is it this one?
Thunderlogger says, my Christmas is waiting for my bloody black pearl mock parts to arrive.
Ooh.
Just want to get started on Goody's Inferno. I hear you. Speaking of that, when you get that completed and stuff, maybe we'll have to talk about it here on the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I like that.
King Oldendorf says, oh yeah, I forgot to let you know that I've been to a lug meetup and I got a free goodie from it, which come with, and then he didn't complete the sentence.
He's keeping us on the hook. Well, that's awesome.
It came with a colon.
We saw Brickapix.
King of Stop Motion says, LOL Georgie in the background.
Oh, what's he doing? Who knows what that kid's doing?
Playing in my Lord of the Rings. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
He's got Smog down there.
Breathing fire. He loves Smog.
King Oldendorf says, Fright Night Shield, Chrome Metal.
Okay.
Chrome metal mug, trans blue sword, pizza sign. Hey,
ooh.
Game controller, bow, bag of trans green green bottle.
That was all in your goodie bag?
Hey,
that's one heck of a goodie bag, man.
He says a lot of them. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's an awesome lug you got there.
We have one that we could join.
Well, I joined the Women Who Brick. I joined.
So technically, she's in a lug.
I am. That's the first one.
And I'm just a slug.
Well, Ollendorf's in it. I don't know why you can't be in it. You got denied, though.
King of Stop Motion says, "Killing the Men of Escoarth. Good job, Georgie."
Oh.
Well, I don't want to spoil it because I want everyone to watch the video when it comes out. But we have Lake Town with the city of Dale behind it, and then we have our Mordor, which that's got the Tower of Orthanc is the tower in it. Even though that's not exactly screen accurate, that's what we're working with. And then we got the Shire that we're going to be building. That's going to come after the Helm's Deep, and Helm's Deep is going to be the first one that we're going to upgrade. And then we also have Hermock of Erebor.
Yeah, that's not finished.
And so that's
what we got.
That's what we got. Ooh, King of Oldorf says like 500 pieces all together.
Wow. That's one heck of a goodie bag. I like it.
Amberlia Build says, "We will be official one day."
Official? It's official to me.
King of Stop Motion says, "So Mikey, you read the Silmarillion, correct?" No, I did not. Did not read the Silmarillion.
We know about it.
This is my actual Tolkien stuff that I have read. I read about the first third of the Two Towers. Because I bought the book
I read The Hobbit.
After seeing The Fellowship of the Ring. I wanted to know what happened next. I couldn't wait. Even though it was only a year then, I couldn't wait. It was too long. That's why I started reading The Two Towers. And like I said, I got maybe a third into it. And I have this problem when it comes to reading, especially an actual book. I can read stuff on my phone and stuff all day long and be fine. But if I read an actual book and about 15 minutes later, I'll be sleeping.
He falls asleep.
And so like it's hard for me to read actual books, even comic books. Like I have a huge comic book collection, and just even going through those and like they'll put me to sleep too.
As I'm doing this is gonna be real hard tomorrow. Sorry.
So
yeah,
no,
he doesn't read much.
But
books anyway.
But I know the movies frontwards, backwards, inside and out. I watched Ring of Power and I didn't hate it. And I learned some stuff in there. I know it's not Tolkien canon, but I guess it's kind of film canon. So you can chat with me about it. I don't mind. You're not going to spoil anything for me because I will watch YouTube videos on stuff like I watched a YouTube video on Morgoth and Sauron and how they're all connected and stuff because I love the lore of it.
He loves the lore. And he tells me all about the lore.
Yeah,
I love it too. I enjoy listening to it.
King Oldor says, Amberlia, I'm not sure if it applies for a worldwide store when it becomes official. King Stop Motion says, audiobooks, Mikey, they exist. Yeah, I know.
He'll fall asleep with those too. Sorry. I dropped a piece.
He says you're such a dad.
He is.
Shush. King Oldor says, I don't read book like Lord of the Bling as I prefer comic book, manga, a graphic novel. Those will put me to sleep too. Thunderlogger says, think they'll ever get the rights to Star Trek. I think a different was it like Creole or
what?
There was another or Mega Constructs. There was a different block company that did some stuff with Star Trek. I don't know, but that's definitely one I would be interested in. They could possibly pull me into the space stuff. Not that I like Star Trek better.
No new themes.
Not that I like Star Trek better than Star Wars. I don't. But with Star Wars, there's so much to it that, like, where would you begin? I'd have to begin
Death Star.
with the Death Star. They don't even make that right now.
That'd be so
I'd want all the
expensive.
big Ultimate Collector Series sets and stuff, and so it's just too much. But with if I could, like Star Trek, if I could start at the beginning, get on the ground floor, I could maybe do that.
How did this...
King of Stop Motion says Ring of Power was trash. Almost nothing was correct.
Oh, who's that?
King of Stop Motion. Yeah, I know. I know.
It.
I liked learning Elrond and Durin stuff. I enjoyed that stuff.
Why are
I
you
did.
so harsh?
The new halflings, they're all right.
I liked them.
They're all right. Galadriel, yes. She's not Kate Blanchett. No.
Who is though? I mean, seriously.
She just has such a presence. Like even when you watch Thor Ragnarok,
I liked her.
she just has such a presence to her.
You can't really compete with her. You can't. It just doesn't work. I liked it because it showed her fighting. It was a different time in her life than when we see her on Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, it was a different time. It's a different time.
Mayo Hosko is here. He said, did somebody say Mayo?
Oh,
I did earlier today when I was, or no,
I
it
don't
was
know.
yesterday when I said, you need to go to the store and buy some mayo.
I did. I don't know his real whole egg. I don't know his little thing.
King of Stop Motion says, well, if anybody want to chat about Lord of the Rings after the stream, I will be making in the Discord.
All right.
Okay. Maybe a voice chat. Maybe I don't know.
Just a chat.
Well,
King of Stop Motion is.
I was gonna say, join that Facebook group, and
Yeah.
as long as it's Lego and Lord of the Rings, man, it works.
All sorts of welcome.
Mayo says, for the first time in a long time, I'll be able to catch this live. Yeah, for a few minutes until we close down shop.
Oh no, it's already 7. I'm so far behind. I try so hard.
King Oldorf says, Rings of Power meant to follow official source, but they didn't research Middle Earth world story at all.
No.
They kind of... Peter Jackson did that as well, but Peter Jackson knew the story inside and out. He really did. And so the changes that he made, I didn't have a problem with. I know some people did. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But having said that, the show, for me anyways, was better than I thought it would be.
I enjoyed it immensely.
Now, it's very much like, you got like Star Wars, you got the original trilogy, which is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Nothing will ever surpass that. That's what everyone loves. And then you have the Hobbit trilogy, which is like the prequels. There's a lot of good to be had there. A lot of great things like Smaug, and I prefer the young Bilbo over the older Bilbo. There's a lot of good to be had there. But there's some things where you're like, that could be better.
Leave that alone.
And then you get to Rings of Power, and Rings of Power is kind of like the Disney trilogy, and you're just kind of like, it exists. Yeah,
it exists. It's not really canon, but it's there.
Guys are talking about Lord of the Rings.
We are.
Smaug is here.
Smaug is here. You said his name too many times.
Mayo says, does King of Stop Motion actually do stop motions? Yes, he does. I've seen some of them. And then King says, they messed up the Numenorians along with most of the elves and orcs. See, I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that stuff before watching Rings of Power. So anything they messed up there is new to me. Like Durin. I mean, obviously watching the Hobbit movies and stuff, I heard him talk about Durin's folk and stuff, but I didn't, I never put two and two together that it was an actual like dude.
You didn't actually.
I guess I should have, but
you didn't think it was a person.
Yeah.
You thought it was just a type of dwarf.
Yeah, or something. Mm-hmm. And so when I actually meet him, I'm like, oh hey,
he's Durin.
Yeah, it's Durin.
Durin folk.
King Oldor says he does or used to do. King Oldor says, I prefer Nanado sauce over mayo, which I don't know what Nanado sauce even is.
I don't know. Is that like that ketchup mayo sauce?
Mayo mixed with barbecue sauce is pretty
so good.
Yeah.
That's like that's from Red Robin.
Hello, says Amber.
They call it campfire sauce.
King says, Robin. I still make them. I just been busy. Mayo says, I'm normally just waking up before you end your streams. Yeah, it's like early in the morning over there, isn't it? Aussie Adam, he's come to our streams a few times.
You've seen him a little times.
King Oldor says, who Mikey Mouse and Jen White? Oh, instead of Snow White, got Mickey Mouse. Hey, at least you're, the fairest in the land.
Yeah.
She'll take that.
I'll take it.
I'm always a mouse. MICKEYMOUSE. King of Stop Motion says this has been a fun stream. It has. This has been fun. Yeah. See, you guys help make it fun for us.
You guys definitely make it fun.
Yeah.
If not, it's just me sitting here with him.
Yeah.
Which we do all the time.
We're always not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, yeah.
But
but
when the streams are a little on the dull side, I'm like, man, we could have just made a video and went on with our day.
Oh, I was supposed to do the opposite.
Bye, Mayo.
Bye, Mayo. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Oh.
King of Stop Motion says, I don't want it to end so soon.
I know. I still have a lot to do. But I'll be building it off stream because I'm not going to do two.
Yeah, this set doesn't warrant a double stream. Because even if we can't get onto the Ministry of Magic next week, she's got something else she can build, I'm sure.
Yeah, I do.
King Oldorf's taking off too. He says, time to snooze until Ambelia streams, so bye.
Oh, taking a nap. Bye.
You're not going to sleep. It's not 5 a.m. yet.
He says, if I'm going to stay up till 5 a.m, I need a nap. Oh, now that was cute, the way they made that.
Mama, you guys have to see what I did with smooth ones.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, the hardest thing about the streams for me is the bench that we sit on here to do it is not super comfortable. We actually put pillows down, and that helps tremendously. But it's like,
my butt gets
I got a cramp in my leg going on right now.
Mama,
what?
You guys need to make a cup of water, a juice bottle.
Oh.
To make the pour juice.
Oh.
And my own symbol on my.
You want your own symbol on it?
See those. Too.
Yeah. You want your own water cup? I thought you wanted a crafty water cup.
I do.
Yeah.
I need my own.
You need your own?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
And it's not in store.
It's not in the store.
King of Stop Motion says, get a more comfy bench.
Yeah, we could.
Well, this one, it's because we're kind of crammed in here.
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of room, but we like the background. Yeah. So it's like we have like this much space.
and there's
a wall like right here.
And like this table that we sit on to stream, after it's over,
we push
it down so we can get in and around.
Because we can't get over onto our other side.
Yeah, and then the bench itself, I just push underneath the Lego display.
It's not ideal, but we like the background.
Yeah.
The background looks good. So it's what has worked so far.
I finally messed up a little bit. Then I tried to put the map where they Word birds.
You're breaking my stuff.
Oh.
I put some back right.
Uh-oh.
Them.
It's
My
okay.
tower of Orthink. Breaking my tower of Orthink.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Look at it. It's totally fine. When
It's totally fine. Daddy will look at it when we're done. We're almost done.
Yeah, and you guys have to see what I did with Mark, and
Okay.
he's back with where the set he came in. That set right behind us, the Wolverine set, the iron one, the one with the gold on it,
One with the gold on it.
where Mark came in.
Oh, he's back with you. You messed up that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
I did take 8 pieces out of it.
All right.
Says Georgie brought the ring to Mount Doom.
I only have 2 bags left, which I'll do off stream. And then I'll do a review about it. But that's it. That's all we got today.
Speaking of which, I'm probably it's been an idea we've been throwing around. Does everyone like this stream time? Because I've been contemplating maybe doing Thursdays or something, maybe a little.
He's always trying to change our times.
Me?
No, Daddy. He just wants it to be ideal for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not nice.
Maybe I'll run a poll on the YouTube community and see what
Do you like
everyone says.
polls?
Are you taking that blue thing?
King of Stop Motion says I'm good with this, so he likes this time.
He likes this time.
He also says hi, Georgie.
Aw, King of Stop Motion says hi.
Hi, Tina Sophomore.
Well, all right, everyone. That is. Oh, wrong button. That is it for today's show.
Thank you so much. And thank
Yeah.
you for Mr. Blue and King Ollendorf for your 7-month subscription.
Support, yeah.
We really appreciate it. You guys are awesome fans.
It was nice to see Amber Lya here.
Yes,
We had a lot of
absolutely.
members in the stream today, which is
Zissou.
always good. Yeah, Zissou, love
Yeah.
Zissou.
Mhm. Oh, and Mayo came and said
Mayo,
hi
yeah.
out for a few seconds. That's great. We love seeing all you guys.
We had King of Stop Motion back.
Of course, that was awesome to have him back. You got his new little video for him.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't seen him in so long, so it was so nice to sit and chat with you guys.
But all right, we will see you again same time next week, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.